Hey college! Okay, today we're going to focus on the technical names of scale degrees. Now, as we do this, please complete the empty boxes on the scale degree name page. The language of music is not unlike any other language in that it gives names, however peculiar they might be, often simply describe the unique character or function of that thing. First, we must think of the notes in a scale using scale degree numbers. For example, the first note of a scale is scale degree number 1, the second number 2, and so on, all the way up to 7. And then 8, which we know is the same as scale degree number 1, just an octave higher. Knowing the technical terms for the scale degrees will become very useful now and when we get into learning about triads and functions of chords in the 3rd and 4th quarter. It's really a matter of memorizing them and realizing that it's not too difficult because most, if not all, scale degree names are aptly named for their place within the scale. The scale degree names are applicable to all major scales. Today I'll be demonstrating using boomwhackers and the C major scale, but you'll notice that the scale degree names are the same if I were to play a G major scale, or an E major scale, or a B flat major scale. The scale degree names, the terms, are actually derived from Latin origin. Now pay careful attention because I'm not going to introduce the scale degree names in scale order. I'll be jumping around a lot, so stay with me, young Jedis. Here we go. Scale degree 1 is called the tonic. It's sometimes called the keynote or tonal center. Makes perfect sense, right? Tonic is home, and there's no place like home. Tonic is also scale degree number 8, and the same pitch as the first scale degree, only 1 octave higher. Therefore, scale degree 1 and 8 will have the same note name. Think of scale degree 1 as your primary residence and scale degree 8 as a summer or winter home away from home. The solfege syllable for tonic is do. Okay, the next most important scale degree to the tonic is the 5th scale degree. The 5th scale degree is called the dominant. This seems to make perfect sense, considering that the definition of dominant means the most important, the most powerful, or influential figure. The dominant scale degree is number 5, so the solfege syllable is sol. Let's review so far. We've got tonic, and dominant. Alright, next, let's learn that the 3rd scale degree is called the mediant. The term mediant is Latin for in the middle, and the 3rd scale degree is right in between tonic number 1 and dominant number 5. Hopefully this is making sense. Mediant is scale degree number 3, and the solfege syllable is mi. Hey, that's pretty easy to remember. Mediant, me? All right, here's what mediant sounds like. So we have do, which is tonic. We have mediant, which is mi, or the 3rd scale degree. And we have dominant, which is that powerful 5. Now, the next scale degree name counts down from high tonic. Counting down 5 scale degrees from tonic 8, you arrive on the 4th degree, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. And that's called the subdominant. The term sub refers to below. Think of Manhattan's underground subway system. If we know that dominant is 5, then subdominant is right below that, on the 4th scale degree. The subdominant scale degree uses the solfege syllable fa. Next up is the 6th scale degree. The 6th scale degree is called the submediant. The submediant is the lower mediant. Counting down from high tonic 8, 6 is halfway between tonic 8 and subdominant 4. The submediant scale degree uses the solfege syllable la. Now we're going to go to the supertonic. Super is the opposite of sub, so if sub is below, super is above. Supertonic is the 2nd scale degree, right above tonic. Makes perfect sense. And the solfege syllable for supertonic is re. There's one more scale degree name to recognize. Do you know which one it is? Well, before you guess, let's review the first 6 that we did so far together, in order, from lowest to highest. First, there's do, scale degree 1, called tonic. Next up, scale degree 2, or re, which is supertonic. After that comes scale degree 3, which is mi, or mediant. Just above that lies F, for fa, which is subdominant, the 4th scale degree. Just above the subdominant is the dominant. Here it is, scale degree 5. Next up, we have scale degree 6, which is the submediant, also known as la. And of course, we have high tonic, except, what's the one right below high tonic? That's scale degree 7. Scale degree 7 is called the leading tone. Scale degree 7 is the note that urgently wants to continue on towards tonic. It's only a half step away. The solfege syllable for this is identified as T, and this is the leading tone. It's called a leading tone because it really wants to lead its way right up to tonic. So, those are all of the scale degree names. Now let's take a field trip. Let's review one more time. So we have tonic, supertonic, mediant, here comes the subdominant, up to the dominant, up to the submediant, up toward the leading tone, and heading home to tonic. Let me show you on a xylophone what this looks like and sounds like. Tonic, supertonic, mediant, subdominant, dominant, submediant, leading tone, tonic. Thanks so much for watching.